Welcome everyone. We are going to discuss about multiplexer. The term multiplexer means many into one. Multiplexing is the process of transmitting a large number of information over a single line. Next, the definition of multiplexer is a combination circuit that selects one digital information from several sources and transmits the selected information on a single output line. So it is 2 power n input lines, n selection lines and a single output line. So that's why it's called as a many into one. Multiplexer is also called as a data selector. It has several data input line and single output line. The mux directs one of the inputs to its output line by using the control bit word to its select lines. The selection of input line is controlled by the selection lines. The multiplexer contains the following are data inputs, selection inputs and single output. The selection input determines the input that should be connected to the output. So it acts as an electronic switch that selects one from different. So this is a representation of multiplexer. For example, the two selection lines S1 and S0 and totally 4 input lines, data input lines D0, D1, D2, D3 and a single output line. So for example, 4 cross 1 multiplexer. So this is a logic symbol of 4 cross 1 multiplexer. Two selection lines S1 and S0 and the 4 data input line D0, D1, D2, D3 and single output line and Y. This is the truth table of 4 cross 1 multiplexer. The data selection lines S1, S0. So the two selection lines, therefore there are 4 combinations 00, 01, 10, 11. The 00 line, the selection line 00 is on. The output Y is equal to D0 and the selection line 01 is selected, the output is Y is a D1. Next the selection line 10 is selected, the output is a D2 and the selection line 11 is selected, the output is a D3. So the output of the multiplexer determine the binary value of the selection lines. When S1, S0 is 00, the input D0 is selected. When S1, S0 is 01, the input D1 is selected. When S1, S0 is 10, the input D2 is selected. When S1, S0 is 11, the input D3 is selected. So from this concept, the Boolean expression for the multiplexer is given by Y is equal to S1 S0 dash D0 plus S1 dash S0 D1 plus S1 S0 dash D2 plus S1 S0 D3. From the Boolean diagram, Boolean expression, now we draw the logic diagram using the AND gate, NOT gate and OR gate. So the S1 S0 is 00, the first gate AND gate is on and the corresponding output is D0. Next in the S1 S0 is 01 and the second AND gate is selected. So the output is a D1. Next S1 S0 is 10, third AND gate is selected, corresponding the output is a D2. Next when S1 S0 is 11, the fourth AND gate is on, then corresponding output is a D3. So the multiplexer is also known as a data selector. Next the application of multiplexer. The application of multiplexer is a time frequency multiplexing system and the time multiplexing system and the data selector and analog to digital converter and a digital to analog converter data acquisition system. These are some application of multiplexer. And one more, the communication system is a set of systems that enable communication line transmission system, relay, tributary station and communication network. So now the multiplexer allow the process of transmitting different type of data such as audio, video at the same time using the single transmission line. And also the multiplexer is used in computer memory to keep as the vast amount of memory in the computers, and also to decrease the number of copper lines necessary to connect the memory to other parts of the computer. So, next demultiplexer. So, it is the reverse process of the multiplexer. Demultiplexer is a combination logic circuit that perform the single input n selection lines and several output line. So, it means the one to many. So, it has one data input, n selection lines and 2 power n output line. So, a demultiplexer is a circuit with one input and many output. By applying the control signal, we can steer any input to the output. So, these are few example of demultiplexer: 1x2 demultiplexer, 1x4 demultiplexer, 1x8 demultiplexer, 1x16 demultiplexer. So, demultiplexer is the process of taking information from the one input and transmitting the same over one of the several outputs. So, the selection of the output line is controlled by the selection lines. This is a representation of the block diagram representation of the demultiplexer. For example, the 1x4 demultiplexer. So, two selection lines S1 and S0, and the one input is data input D, and the output is 4 output D0, D1, D2, D3. So, this is a logical symbol of 1x4 demultiplexer. Next, the truth table of 1x4 demultiplexer. So, the data input is always D, and the selection input is 0 0. So, the 0 0 selection line is selected, means the output y naught is equal to D. Next, when S1 S0 is 0 1 and the input is a D, the corresponding output is y naught is equal to D, y1 is equal to D. Next, when S1 S0 is 1 0 and the data input is a D, the output is y2 is equal to D. When S1 S0 is 1 1, the data input is D and the corresponding output is produces the y3 line equal to D. So, this is a Boolean expression of 1x4 demultiplexer. Y naught is equal to S1 dash S0 dash D, Y1 is S1 dash S0 D, Y2 is equal to S1 S0 dash D, Y3 equal to S1 S0 D. So, from using this Boolean expression, we draw the 1x4 demultiplexer logic diagram. So, when S1 S0 is 0 0, the Y naught is selected, and S1 S0 is 0 1. When S1 S0 is 0 1, the Y1 line is selected. Next, S1 S2 is 1 0, the output Y2 is selected, and when S1 S2 is 1 1, the output line Y3 is selected. When all the condition, when D is data input is a D. So, this is one example of 1x16 demultiplexer is designed by the using two 1x8 demultiplexer and one 1x2 demultiplexer. Two 1x2 demultiplexer, two 1x8 demultiplexer. So, based on this 1x2 demultiplexer, when the output is a 0, the first demultiplexer 1x8 is selected. When the output is a 1, 1x2 output is a 1, the second 1x8 demultiplexer is selected. The application of demultiplexer is the communication system uses multiplexer to carry the multiple data like audio, video, other form of data using single line for transmission. So, this process makes the transmission is easier, and demultiplexer receives the output signals of the multiplexer and converts them back to the original form of the data at the receiving end. Multiplexer and demultiplexer work together to carry out the process of transmission and reception of data in communication systems. Thank you.